So I get asked an awful lot, and when I was in the fitting game, does grip size and grip type matter? And the simple answer to that is yes, and I'm going to explain to you guys why. Having the correct grip size is going to help with your release pattern. It's going to allow you to release the club in the right way. Grips that are too small will cause you to hold on to the golf grip too tightly, and vice versa as well. If the grip is too big, again, you'll have to hold on too much through these last three fingers here. So getting it just right will also help grip pressure as well as your release pattern. So I've got this graphic here, which Golf Pride have developed, and what they've done is they've matched in the golfer's glove size to the grip size. Quite a nice, simple way to do it. You can make it more complex from this as well, but let me tell you how I would measure and how I did do when I was fitting golf clubs every day of my life, how I would fit that to your particular glove size or grip size. So this is an example of a grip that is just way too small, but I'm gonna use this as my example. So right here, effectively, you can see that the fingers are very much biting into the palm there, and we would class that as being way too small. The golfer is now having to apply too much pressure with these three fingers to hold onto the grip, and that's not what you want. You might also find when this golfer puts their right hand onto the grip, it just feels way too small down the bottom. Now, what I would ideally like to see is that this particular finger here just rests on the palm right there when you apply your normal grip pressure. That would mean that you're not having to apply too much pressure to hold on to the grip, and therefore your hands are nice and relaxed on the grip as well. And then on the flip side of that, if you couldn't actually touch these fingers onto the palm, if it was sort of here, that would mean the grip was too big. Now, of course, there are always exceptions to every rule, and somebody like Bryson DeChambeau and these Jumbo Max grips are an exception because they are extremely big in the top hand particularly, and he probably can't get his fingers to touch here. But he has now matched this particular grip into his method and his release pattern within his golf clubs. The other thing about grips like this is they also vary in weight. So Bryson plays very heavy grips, but some of these Jumbo Max grips come in very light, and you have to be aware of how they're going to change the balance of your golf club. Now we're going slightly off piste here, but stay with me. But basically, swing weight is measured by these numbers here from A0 all the way up to, so this would swing very light. This would feel almost like I would say, think about the end of a biro pen, very light. You're aware of it, but it's very, very light. F9 would be a sledgehammer. All the weight is right at the end. Depending on what you do with your grip weight, this can either make the club head feel heavier or lighter. So what I mean by that is heavier grip, that's going to make the head end feel lighter. Lighter grip, that's going to make the head end feel heavier. So next time you're getting your clubs fitted, make sure you cover grip, make sure you get the right size, and make sure you understand what the weight of the grip is, because it will influence the club balance and ultimately how well you can play with them as well.